Hello everybody, it's Aaron. Welcome to another episode of Feed the Beast. So I have imported this world into a Mystcraft age, and I've got Tom building whatever he wanted to build over in the new place. And I removed Zycraft. I was going to say I disabled it. I removed it, and as such, all the Zycraft blocks are gone. So the base looks a little weird right now. I kind of started tearing things down, in preparation for the move. I left these set up right now in case I need to recharge my Gravasuit, because I don't know where any of that stuff is going to go in the new base. And I figured I'd leave this tank and the engines over here for now in case we need some MJ. I can come back and forth. Right now I'm on my little spare server, and I have instability disabled right now, just temporarily, because I don't know if it will happen here since it's a Mystcraft age, and I don't want to take the risk at the moment. So I've been doing some bee breeding. I got some pollen, which is pretty awesome, and I got some. I actually had these last time. I forgot to mention them. I have an ancient princess and drone. And I found a Valiant drone somewhere, and somehow I managed to breed it into a Valiant Princess. And I've got Imperials and Industrious are somewhere around here. They're not really sorting, but yeah, there we go. So I got some Industrious, and it's going pretty okay. I actually put those in barrels because that chest was filling up. So, we've got a fair amount of propolis, and then all the honey stuff. And what's that? Beeswax and almost 6 stacks of royal jelly. And I'm going to need a lot of that, so that's good. But plenty of that. So let's go take a look at the new land over here. And I actually picked the first place we looked at in that video. The one that, uh-oh. Damn it. That just happened to me over here. And I just ran home to get some dirt to fix it. I guess Tom fixed it while I was gone. But anyway, forget what I was saying. This is the first spot. I think this is the one that Mac picked, because Tom and Mariner guy had picked the spot that I was actually thinking about initially. But I really like this place. I brought a logger over here, and I got rid of all the trees. Just so, we could take a look. I plan on making this like a little park, and, kind of, round out the water, and probably then, build into the side of the mountain, like obviously right there, and then maybe over here as well, and maybe put the bees over here. I'm going to have to work all that out. There's a thing in factorization called the router. It's this thing. Damn it. I didn't want to do that. I go back and forth between these worlds, and even if I change if I leave the global recipe for the world, it switches every time I go through the thing. But it's a router, and I have plenty of stuff. I can make this, but this distributes items in a certain way. It's like wireless, I guess. So I want to try that, and I figure we can try it today, kind of test it out to see what exactly it does, and then I could figure out where my storage room is going to go, and then we can move everything. See, now that I come here, it doesn't stay locked to go with the global. So let's make one of these things. I know I need dark iron. And I'm only going to make one of these. And we need an ender pearl and an ender eye, right? Gonna have to figure out where to put the beacon as well. See if I still have some iron over here. Yeah, cool. And I forget what else we needed for that. What is it? Oh, an egg. That is definitely not a problem. If you notice, the way eggs stack, they're only 16. There's not an extra dimensional upgrade on here, but the way that it stacks them, it has to count like that. It'll still only hold whatever 64 by 64 is, but it just counts it like that because of the way those things stack. So let's do that. Let's make one of those. And I watched Direwolf's mod spotlight on factorization a long time ago. And I know like the basic principle of this thing, but I really don't know exactly what it does. I know you pump items into it. You can take or put in. And I don't know if it needs power. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it just, since it's dark iron, it's magic. So what's the easiest way to do this? Let me grab a redstone engine and some Mystcraft pipe. Or even we'll just grab a gate. That'll be easier. I wonder if emerald is faster. Oh well, who cares? There is... I had a chest. Here's a chest. Let me actually get rid of some of this stuff. I don't need all this. So we got the router, chest, gate. I've got some items. That's not a problem. So let's get a few barrels. And I figure we'll just do this over here because it's safe. Well, safer-ish. The other place isn't safe yet, so we'll do router, and we'll just put, oh, I didn't want to do that. We'll just stack them up. How about that? If I can get on top of there. Alright, and if you say insert into top, you know, it gives you all of these other options, and let's see, into slot, you can even pick what slot it goes in, which is nuts. So that's pretty cool. But we want to insert into the top, and I mean, we're not going to extract anything, but if I wanted to extract, we could extract from the bottom sides. And hopefully this is within range. So let's just set something up and see what happens. We'll do items, energy pulsar, and let's just put a stack of dirt in there, see what happens. And I don't know if you have to put this into the top of the router. Alright, well, nothing is happening. Excellent. Maybe the barrels are too far away. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it did go in there. So there are there are upgrades you can do with this. all the upgrades, thoroughness, bandwidth, I believe, lets you put more items through it. Speed boost works faster, probably, obviously. So let's put these right here, a little closer. Alright, let's do this real quick, and then we'll go check out and look at what he's built. So nothing right now. Let's do this, this, and that. We're all still empty. So maybe this won't work that far away without an upgrade. What does that take anyway? I can actually pull that off, but I don't feel like running back in there right now. So I basically just want to see how the thing sorted the items. If you have, multiple items going in here, obviously there's only one slot in the thing right now, so the dirt's not going to be able to go in there. Now we've got cobblestone in that one. Those two are still empty. And now we've got dirt in each of these. So it looks like you have to define your barrels, just like if you're going to use pneumatic tubes. You still have to define what goes in what barrel, or it'll decide for you. And I bet if I had left more cobblestone in there, it would actually try to put cobblestone in all three of those barrels. So let's do this. Let's do cobblestone there, and I don't know why that didn't face me. I don't like it when it does that. That's weird. Oh well, anyway. Let me get all of those. Basically, now I just want to mix it up so that when we put these in here, just for verification, if I put these in here, let's say I just kind of spread them out, spread these out too, and spread these out. As they come through, they should hit this slot and then go to the appropriate barrel. Whoops. And it already put dirt back in there. So I think I want to use this as part of the sorting system. If I have all the barrels defined, it should not be an issue. So I'm going to work on that. And I'm going to make the upgrades and kind of play around and see what's up with it. I'm going to have to make a ton of more dark iron. No big deal. Let's go check out and see what Tom has come up with. It should be right up there. I really like I really like the way it's kind of in the side of the thing, like an ancient tomb or something. And I wonder if there's anything through there, or if it's just decoration. Either way, it looks cool. And we got some skeleton heads. And then someone's head up here. Maybe my head. Does that look like me? It does. And what I really like is I figure that these cover strips, or the covers rather, since light goes through the micro blocks, there's light under there, and it's just a way to keep it light in here without actually seeing the lights. Except for obviously the torches up there, and on the altar. So yeah, that's really cool. I'm really glad this turned out. I really like it. So thanks, Tom. And as soon as I hear from the other two guys, I'm going to have them, if they want, come do something similar. In the meantime, I'm going to figure out exactly where to put storage and whatnot. And then make a bunch more routers. Then make the upgrades. And see how close they have to be to the barrels to make them work. So basically, I'll be able to stack the barrels 3 high, maybe like in a 3x3, and something like this. And I won't have to have any pneumatic tubes or anything. I can just put say we put the router right there underneath, and then everything will go into the appropriate barrel. And depending on the reach of the router, I could do even like sections like that. And I really wanted to divide it up by like all the ingots and stuff, and in one place all the blocks, in another place all the plants and stuff in one place. So I'm definitely going to have to check that out. I think I put my logger away, so I can't I didn't want to hear that sound. I'm just waiting for it to go away. I can't even hear myself talk when that happens. Alright, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of testing to see, how all this is going to go, but I think it'll be a really good way. I'll probably still use pneumatic tubes to mark, like what goes to which router. And I saw something like this, and I think it was Shadow Dragons, like Elaram had something like that set up, and it had occurred to me to use a router for something, but I didn't know exactly how it worked. So we're going to test that out. So I'm going to end the episode here. He doesn't know that I'm actually recording an episode right now, so he's a special guest star. So I'm going to work on where the storage area is going to be. And then we'll get into that next episode and hook up the retriever and stuff like that and get everything moved. So as always, questions, comments, etc., please leave them down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.